Hi, I'm Reverend Wendy Craig Purcell here at the Unity Center in San Diego. Thank you so much for watching today. If you'd like to support the work that we do here, please consider making a contribution. Go to our website. It's easy to do. Thank you in advance for that contribution.
Controllers tend to believe that somehow, some way, if they can just make everything in their life and everyone in their life be just so, then they will be happy. Then they will be happy. I was thinking about the very important difference between being in control and being controlling. Being in control and being controlling. There's a big difference between those two for me. Is there a difference for you? Difference between being in control and being controlling. Here's what I think the difference is. Being in control is about me mastering myself in whatever situations I find myself in. Being controlling is me trying to make everybody else do and act and be the way I think they should be. I think one actually is quite beneficial. I think that my life works better when I am in mastery of myself. The feeling that we control because we're afraid that if we don't control, we might get hurt. Things might not work out. Things might fall apart. What's the opposite of fear? Faith, trust, absolutely. Absolutely. When we feel ourselves afraid and we notice that, wait a minute, I'm trying to control here, we want to step back and ask, what would faith's response be in the here? The opposite of fear is faith. What's the opposite of control? Letting go. Letting go. Have you noticed how challenging letting go can be sometimes? When we pray for something that we would like to see take place in our lives, there's nothing wrong with doing that, as long as when we are praying for a particular outcome, that we pray for this or something better, and that those are not just words, but that we actually mean it. That we actually mean it. It's a way of saying to the universe, here's what I think, here's the direction that I am trying to move in, and I am vulnerable enough, teachable enough, and humble enough to know that I do not know it all. And there may be something grander, wiser, better trying to move through me, and I am a willing vehicle for that to happen. There is so much external that we cannot control, and so much internal that we must control. And to the extent that we control internally, to that extent the external has much less impact on us. It's a little bit like what happens when researchers go into the depths of the ocean in a diving bell. When they go deep, deep into the ocean in a diving bell, they can go deeper in that diving bell than they could ever go unprotected from that bell, right? The pressure of the ocean, the increasing or decreasing temperature of the ocean, the animals, the sharks, the animals that could be harmful to them, they don't have to worry about it because they're inside this protective diving bell. For us, that protective state, if you will, is our consciousness. That is what we want to be safeguarding. Meaning that is what we want to be aware of. What are we allowing to come in our thoughts, in our attitudes, in our feelings, and take root, okay? I think it is very natural for many of us to still have all sorts of crazy and negative thoughts that cross our mind from time to time. It is not what crosses our mind from time to time, but what we dwell in that determines the internal state of our being. And that internal state of our being is what impacts everything all around us.
The Unity Center, spiritually progressive, socially responsive, radically inclusive. We have services on Sundays at 9 and 11. Many people enjoy Reverend Wendy's talks and meditations and aren't able to attend the Unity Center in person. If you're part of our extended family from around the world and would like to help support the Unity Center, please go to our website or download our free app, which offers even more ways to connect with the Unity Center. Namaste.